Alice.
And I'm Greg.
Yesterday we went to the Women's March. It was both an empowering and emotional experience for me.
We want to share some of the images and our thoughts from that event yesterday.
So stick with us and we'll show you the Women's March.
International Women's Day has its radical roots dating back over 100 years to women's struggle for safer labor conditions, pay equality, the right to vote, and more. Over the years, it's come to mark the fight against patriarchy and misogyny.
As we walked toward the Zócalo, we could hear the sound of what appeared to be fireworks, shouting, cheering, and metal clanging. There were so many women in the square. Some were chanting, others kicked the metal barriers which had been erected to protect the National Palace. Smoke canisters and other projectiles flew through the air, aimed at the National Palace. I could feel the anger, the sadness, and the rage coming from the crowd. Some of the women stopped to show us their signs.
In the U.S., there can be a tendency to want to transform International Women's Day into a commercialized celebration of womanhood, a sort of feel-good social media hashtag campaign celebrating sisterhood. But in Mexico, March 8th is about direct action. It's important that we not lose sight of the fact that violence against women is endemic in many places, and that women have every right to want to tear down a patriarchal system that doesn't work to protect them and more often seeks to harm them.
The CDMX sign had been plastered with photos of rapists and murderers who had committed crimes against women and had not been brought to justice. I looked at their pictures and read the descriptions of their crimes. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Greg helped me pull myself together as we watched women spray paint messages on the barricades. A short distance away, the photos of women who had been killed or disappeared had been pasted on the walls. Another moment that hit me hard. Then we walked around the corner and saw a large contingent of marchers jumping up and down. They were smiling and chanting, "The one who doesn't jump is macho." It was exactly the relief I needed. I laughed and jumped with the group.
This march was not the place for men to insert themselves or be in the middle of, regardless of intention. If part of the reason women and girls don't feel safe on the streets is because of unwanted male attention, then a man pointing a camera at them without permission is even more intrusive. I learned that lesson the hard way. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, doing the wrong thing. Cameras can be replaced. Monuments and buildings can be cleaned and rebuilt. The lives of so many girls and women lost to systemic misogyny can never be replaced.
We walked and walked until our legs felt like they were going to fall off. There were moments of joy and moments of abysmal sadness. But through it all, there was a feeling of connection, of sisterhood, of women standing together against adversity, and it was powerful.